Welcome, electronic video guests, to the outer limits of the trading card hobby TTM. Through the mail, we seek to have the famous and the infamous sign the trading cards and photographs we send to them through the mail. Today we have 9 such specimens to examine. 9 trading card autograph request return specimens to examine, and we will be examining these specimens in excruciatingly minute detail. So if you like seeing envelopes being cut open, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, get ready to enjoy the fun. Presented to you from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. All right. We got us a Friday afternoon TTM special. Just killing some time before night 2 of the National Football League draft. How about that draft last night? Oh, that was something else. No real shockers, except, of course, we had one major shocker. The Atlanta Falcons taking Michael Penix, pick 8. That was a little surprising. They just signed Kirk Cousins, said he was their guy. They were all in trying to win this year. And then they take Penix, an older quarterback, an injured quarterback, to sit behind Cousins. Maybe they're not quite as all sold in on Cousins as they thought. Maybe they'll give Cousins a year. If he don't like it, they'll turn it over to Penix. Cousins not too happy about it. Strange pick in my opinion. If you wanted to lock up the quarterback room for a few years down the road, why not take a younger quarterback than Penix? Maybe he thought he was better than McCarthy or some of the others, but honestly, the only way, or you know what the Falcons could have done is actually signed Russell Wilson for $1 million or traded a 6th-round pick for Justin Fields and then take Penix. Saved a lot of money, and you have a 1-year tryout guy with Penix ready to go, but the only way I see this working out for the Falcons is if tomorrow Kirk Cousins gets run over by a bus and the Falcons need a quarterback. Otherwise, the move doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But hey, that's the draft. We'll see what happens tonight. As for the other picks last night, nothing really too shocking. The quarterbacks pretty much went where they went. J.J. McCarthy landed in a great spot at Minnesota. Although I got to say, probably the other pick that I don't think is going to work out is Bo Nix to the Broncos. I don't think he's worth the number 12 pick. Maybe they thought the Vegas was going to take a quarterback. But if you're a supposed football expert, you're running a franchise, and you're taking Bo Nix because you're afraid Vegas will take him. Vegas has got Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew. Both of those guys. I mean, Minshew's better than Nix, and O'Connell is probably the equal to Nix. Why would Vegas take Nix thinking that was an upgrade on what they had? So why the Broncos felt the need to take Nix at 12? They could have traded down, or probably honestly even an early second round got the guy mid-second round. To waste a number 12 pick on him, that was almost as dumb as the Falcons pick. But hey, that's the football draft. These supposed football experts, they have a hard time evaluating the quarterback position. The guy I think is going to be the biggest flop of them all is Drake May. I just don't see it. I don't think he's going to be I think that's going to be a disaster for New England. I don't think Drake May is a top 3 pick. But anyway, we're going to have some more draft fun tonight. So let's kill some time by looking at some TTMs before we get some more football draft. This first TTM, this thing here was a mess. It came to me like this. Let me put this over here. It came to me like this from the postal service. You can see it's wrapped in this envelope. The was torn apart. They sealed it back up in here and says, "We care." Well, I'm so glad the postal service has taken such good care of us. They damage stuff, and hey, they care about us in our mail, and they want to get it to us one way or the other. Let me cut this open, pull out this envelope, see what we got from our We Care U.S. Postal Service TTM number 1. Pull this thing out of here. You see it's coming. It came to us from Seattle. This is how it was in the envelope, ripped right open. So we ain't even got to cut this thing open. We got 2 cards that survived in there. Look at that. They survived. Check that out. Those cards came out beautiful. Well, how about that? Thank you, U.S. Postal Service. You got these to me. I sent them to. They came back. I don't care how they come back as long as they get back. Beautiful. Steve Hawes. Look at these. 1978-79 Topps rookie cards. Look at those beautiful old Topps rookie cards. 74 years old. Look at those signatures. Aren't those nice? 74 years old. All Pac 8 center in 1972 at Washington. Was voted to Washington's All-Century Basketball Team in 2002. Second round pick in the 1972 draft. Played 10 seasons in the NBA for the Rockets, Trailblazers, Hawks, and Supersonics. Averaged 8.4 points and 6.2 rebounds per game. Thank you, Mr. Steve Hawes, for signing both of these Topps rookie cards, 78-79. Those look great. That is a great way to start our TTM time killer to the draft. Thank you, Mr. Hawes. Thank you once again. U.S. Postal Service, you do care. Outstanding. All right, TTM number 2 coming right up. Oh, brother, this one's coming to us from the most important city in the universe, New York, New York. My hand always trembles just a little bit to hold a piece of mail from such an important spot in the cosmos. New York, New York, what do we have here? I hope I can cut it. I'm so nervous without damaging it. Let's see what we got from New York, New York. Oh, we got us a custom art card. Probably got a celebrity. Let's see if it's signed. Let's flip it over. Look at that. Beautiful. Custom art card signed by Miss Barbara Feldon. Now 91 years old. You know, that doesn't look too bad for a 91-year-old. It says best wishes, I do believe. And then there's her autograph. Outstanding. Really appreciate that. Look at that. I guess that's what that says. Or is that just her name? I thought that was best wishes, and that was her name. But I think that just says Barbara there and Feldon there, maybe. And of course, she signed it. 99. Beautiful. Barbara Feldon. Of course, she's known for playing the iconic role of Agent 99 in the old sitcom Get Smart. Before she landed that role, career-defining role, she was on TV shows such as 12 O'Clock High, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and Flipper. After Get Smart, her most notable appearance was in the 1975 made-for-TV movie Let's Switch, in which she co-starred with the I Dream of Jeannie star Barbara Eden. Well, thank you, 91-year-old Barbara Feldon, for signing our custom art card. That came out outstanding. Really appreciate that. Look at that. Beautiful. 91 years old. Beautiful. All right. TTM number 3 coming to us from the great Phony X, Arizona. Out in the desert, Phony X. Let's see what we got from Phony X, Arizona. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at this sweet old vintage Topps card signed by Frank Duffy. 1973 Topps card. Frank Duffy, beautiful signature there. 77 years old. Light hitting shortstop. He played 10 years, mostly with the Indians. Lifetime batting average 232 with only 26 home runs. His best year was 1973 with Cleveland. He hit 263. 8 home runs, 50 RBIs. Look at that sweet old Topps card. Frank is a member of the Marines. Outstanding. Frank Thomas Duffy. How do you like that? He was the original Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas Duffy. Thank you, sir, for signing your 1973 Topps card. That is a beauty. All right. TTM number 4 coming up. Look at this, another one from New York City. I know who this is. It's going to be a very, very famous person, a notable figure, not in the sports or entertainment world. The only question, did she sign our custom art card? I think you'll be surprised when you see who this is. Let's just hope she signed. Looks like we got a note in there too. That's a good sign that she probably signed the card. Let's take a look at our custom art card. Oh, check that out. Is that outstanding or what? That is a beautiful signature on our custom art card. Miss, or I should say Ms. Gloria Steinem. She's now 90 years old or so. That's hard to believe that she's 90. I remember her when I was a kid. She was out there wearing mini skirts and raising all kinds of cane. Miss Gloria Steinem. 90 years old, a true pioneer, journalist, feminist icon. She revolutionized the media landscape and the fight for gender equality as co-founder of Ms. Magazine. Her journalism challenged societal norms, amplifying the voices of women worldwide. And a very interesting factoid about Ms. Steinem. At age 66, she married David Bale and became the stepmother of actor Christian Bale. How about that? Batman Christian Bale calls Ms. Steinem mommy. How about that? Gloria Steinem, stepmommy to Christian Bale. Well, I thank Ms. Steinem for signing this. Look at that, came out great. Now, she sent a little note in here. What does this say here? Let's see a little index. Dear Jeff, thank you so much for your kind and encouraging words. It is support like yours that keeps social justice movements going. You are the heart and energy we need. With friendship, Gloria. Well, that is a very kind note from Ms. Gloria Steinem. I really appreciate that. 90 years old, took the time to handwrite on that index card and send that along with her beautiful custom card, which she so nicely signed. One of the great pioneer figures in the women's rights movements, Ms. Gloria Steinem. Look at that. That's going to be one of our best returns. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Outstanding. How about that? Bet you didn't think you was going to get a real social justice pioneer in our TTMs. All right, let's keep going. This is outstanding. Miami, Florida. What do we got coming to us from Miami? Miami, Florida. We got a note in here, too. It looks like our note returned. Maybe we got some questions answered. See if we got a card signed. Oh, check out that beautiful old Topps football card signed by Tim McGee. Man, that is sweet looking, isn't it? 58 years old, 1990 Topps card. Check out that old Topps card. Is that a beauty? Tim McGee, 1985 All-American wide receiver at Tennessee. Was the number 21 overall pick in the 86 draft by the Bengals. He played 9 years, caught 321 passes for 5,203 yards, 16.2 yards per catch, 28 TDs. Best year was 1989. He caught 65 passes for 1,211 yards, 18.6 yards per catch, and 8 TDs. He was on that great old Bengals team that lost Super Bowl 23 to the 49ers. Thank you, Mr. Tim McGee. Let us see if he answered any of our questions on the note. Very brief answers, but we appreciate it. Any favorite teammates on the old Bengals teams? He said Eddie Brown. Eddie Brown. Did you like playing for Coach Sam White? Yes. Any opposing players you really disliked? Not really. All right, well, those are nice, brief, quick answers. Appreciate it. Certainly appreciate him signing that Topps card. Beautiful. All right, what do we got? We got a few more TTMs to go. 4 more, I think, before we get too far. I almost forgot the most important thing. Time for our subliminal message. You must obey what is now being burned into your subconscious. Look at that. Can you see that? All right, that's our subliminal message. let me stop to take a little beverage break. Oh, man, I cannot tell you what is in there, but it is good stuff. Trust me, it is very good stuff. All right. We got NFL draft night coming up. Draft night number 2. I hope the Lions get an interior offensive lineman. If they get that along with the cornerback they picked up, it's going to be a nice draft for the Lions. That NFC North is getting tougher and tougher. Oh, man, how about the Chicago Bears picking up Caleb Williams and the receiver from Washington? The Vikings picking up quarterback number 1, in my opinion, J.J. McCarthy and Dallas Turner. That NFC North is going to be probably the best division in football. What do you think? With Green Bay still got a solid team? Wow, that's a tough division. Going to be a tough schedule next year for the Lions. All right, let's get back to our TTMs. This one here I know was coming from Mr. Bill Bradley all the way down there in the San Antonio area. Let's see if Bill Bradley signed our trading card. Not Senator Bill Bradley. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got a little extra. Well, here's the card I sent him. Bill Bradley, the great old safety from the Eagles. Look at that signature. Man, oh man, that 1973 Topps card. Check that thing out, would you? He's got a little star on his eye, and was that another star over there, or is that just some ink stain? Bill Bradley, All-Pro Safety. What does that say? Punter, 3-time. All-Pro Safety 3 times. Punter player, I guess. Punter player. All right, well, we know he was that's an interesting way to describe yourself as punter/player. Bill Bradley. Well, he was a great old safety, though. In fact, Bill Bradley, now 76 years old, He was a Texas high school football and baseball legend at Palestine, Texas. Not Palestine right now, where everybody's so riled up about everybody in the USA wetting their pants over people protesting in favor of the Palestinian people. That's crazy. Peaceful protests, and people are just outraged about it. But he's from a different Palestine. Palestine, Texas. Baseball and football high school hero turned down a contract from the Detroit Tigers to play college football at UT for the Longhorns. He was the Longhorns quarterback, set a few passing records from some mediocre Texas teams before they switched to the wishbone offense. He was moved to wide receiver and defensive back. Was drafted in the third round 1969 by the Eagles, played safety on some more terrible Eagles teams, but still made 3 Pro Bowls just like he bragged here on his card. Outstanding. Led the NFL in interceptions in 1971 and 1972. 34 interceptions for his career. Bill Bradley, Texas high school baseball and football legend. Look at that. Palestine, Texas. How about that? Beautiful. And he sent me this. Look at this card. His own custom card. What does this say here? Bill Bradley, safety. Got all his college info, Eagles career, hometown, Palestine. Punted, return punts, held for place kicks in addition to safety duties. Here again, he's mentioning how he led the NFL in interceptions. Holds your record for most career interceptions by an Eagle. This is here on the a 2-time All-Pro and played in 3 Pro Bowl games. Look at this here. He says, to Jeff R., number 28, Bill Bradley. Look at all this stuff. He's got his numbers in Texas, in high school, Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Fame. What does that say? Philadelphia Sports Hall of Fame. UT Hall of Fame, State Texas Hall of Fame. Man, oh man, he's in more Hall of Fames than just about anybody. Bill Bradley, thank you for sending that beautiful custom card. Really appreciate you signing both of these. These are outstanding, aren't they? Beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Bill Bradley from Palestine, Texas. All right, we got 3 TTMs left. This one here coming to us from Orlando, Florida. How about that? Orlando, Florida. What do we got from Orlando? We got a note. Hopefully some answers on our questions. Look at this vintage football card. Oh, beautiful. Mr. Ernie Green. Look at this 1968 Topps card. That is outstanding. Ernie Green, how about that? 85 years old. Look at that signature for 85 years old. Outstanding. Played his college ball at Louisville. Led them in rushing for 2 seasons. 14th round pick by the Dallas Cowboys in 1962. They traded him to the Browns during training camp. He had 7 great years for the Browns. He played fullback, blocking for Jim Brown and Leroy Kelly. He's also a pretty good runner and receiver in his own right. 2-time Pro Bowler, member of the 1964 Browns NFL championship team. That's the last Cleveland Browns team to win a title. For his career, he had 3,204 rushing yards, averaged a very healthy 4.8 yards per carry, 15 rushing touchdowns, and he had 2,036 receiving yards and 20 receiving touchdowns. Great old fullback, Mr. Ernie Green. How about that? Let's see if he answered some questions on the note. Great old Cleveland Brown. All right, let me see what we got. I said, which of the 2 quarterbacks you played with was the better quarterback in Cleveland? Frank Ryan or Bill Nelson? He put the check mark over Frank Ryan. He was the quarterback on that championship team. Who was the hardest hitting tackler you ever played against? Mr. Sam Huff. Of course, I think Frank Ryan also just passed away, if I'm not mistaken. Sam Huff, legendary linebacker from the New York Giants. Well, Ernie Green, thank you, sir. Great old Cleveland Brown hero. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you answering those questions and signing that beautiful 1968 Topps card. Ernie Green. And we got some good returns today. 2 to go. This one here coming to us. That's my own neck of the woods. Metroplex, Michigan. Right around the corner. I would probably guess we got us a Detroit Tiger, a Detroit Lion, a Piston or a Red Wing, maybe a University of Michigan guy. Oh, look at that. I did not expect to see these back. Man, oh man. Last year's draft day steal. Everybody criticized the Lions for taking this guy. He had a fantastic rookie year. Look at that, two beautiful rookie cards signed by Detroit Lions standout running back Jahmyr Gibbs. Man, these are beautiful, aren't they? We got his score 2022 rookie card and or 2023 score rookie card and this 2022 first Bowman Chrome card. Man, look at those autographs. Beautiful. Jahmyr Gibbs. Of course, he played his college ball at Georgia Tech and Alabama. The Lions' controversial first-round pick last year. You can't take a running back that high. He had a great rookie season, teaming up with David Montgomery. 945 rushing yards, 5.2 yards per carry, 52 catches for another 316 yards, 11 total touchdowns, made the Pro Bowl and All-Rookie team. How about that? Jahmyr Gibbs. I really didn't expect to get these back. Two beautiful cards, and that is outstanding. Thank you, Mr. Gibbs. It is always great to get an active player signing these TTMs. Those are beautiful, aren't they? How about that? That's what we call a boom. Put that boom on that one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Beautiful. I really appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Good luck in 2024 and that's going to be a brutal NFC North. All right, last TTM, North Texas, Dallas, Texas. What in the world are we going to get from there? It's going to be tough to top. Jahmyr Gibbs. How about Gloria Steinem? That's crazy. An old age of 99. Pretty good day. All right, we got us our note. Oh, how about ending it with a Dallas Cowboy legend, D.D. Lewis? That's pretty darn good, huh? 78 years old. What year card is this now again? That's a 1974 Topps card. Look at that beautiful old Topps card. D.D.'s full name is Dwight Douglas. I guess he was named after Eisenhower. How about that? Didn't know that. D.D. Lewis, 78 years old. Maybe, just maybe, the best linebacker to never make a Pro Bowl. Two-time All-SEC and 1967 SEC Defensive Player of the Year at Mississippi State. Cowboys' sixth-round pick in 1968, played 13 years for the Dallas Cowboys. Doomsday defense, was on their Super Bowl VI and Super Bowl XII championship teams. Had 2 interceptions against the Rams in the 1975 NFC Championship game. D.D. Lewis, Dallas Cowboy legend. Thank you, sir. Let us look on this note, see if any questions were answered. All right. favorite teammates on the old Cowboys teams. Dave Edwards, number 52. I said, did you get along with Dwayne Thomas? If you don't know who Dwayne Thomas is, Google that. Very interesting character, one of the most interesting characters in NFL history. He said, yeah, I had no problem with Dwayne Thomas. Well, thank you, Mr. D.D. Lewis. I really appreciate that. That's a great way to end it. I mean, we had some great TTMs today, huh? Dallas Cowboy legend D.D. Lewis. Jamar Gibbs, outstanding rookie running back for the Detroit Lions. Look at those two. Where's our card and note? Feminist pioneer and icon Gloria Steinem, Ms. Steinem, and that beautiful handwritten note. And the old TV actress from Get Smart. How about that? Not too bad today. All right. Well, we're just about ready to hit the stop button and dump yet another TTM video into the worldwide YouTube video airfill. God willing, we'll be back in a couple days with some more. Remember, if you got some time to kill between these days of the draft, don't know what you're going to do while you're waiting for your team to make your pick. Sometimes you got to wait 2-3 hours before your team makes their next pick. Use that time to go over to Amazon.com, do some book shopping. Type in that author's name there. That's your narrator. That book title on the search field at Amazon. This book will come up on your come up on Amazon.com. Got a different cover right now, but it's the same on the inside. Buy that book if you want to get the lowdown on human experience, the highs, the lows, the disappointments, the tragedies. How to make sense of it all. You'd love this book, but hey, if you're a crybaby, stay away. I don't want you reading this and crying and getting mad at me. I gave you fair warning. But if you're a big boy or a big girl or a big tranny, go ahead and buy that book. Do yourself a favor. All right, that is it. Until next time, remember. Oh, wait a minute. One last thing. You still got 1 day left to enter our contest. We were giving away some beautiful pick 2 of these NBA hoops cards and this beautiful Hudson Haskin autograph card. You still got time to enter. Go back into the last TTM video. Get it in there by noon tomorrow. All you got to do is name one player who will be drafted in the 7th round of the NFL draft. By noon Eastern Time, April 27th. Give the hashtag first and last name of a player who will be drafted in the 7th round. You got to name the first and last name. Everybody who correctly picks a player who will be drafted in the 7th round will be entered in the drawing. A chance to win, like I said, this Hudson Haskin card or a pick 2 of these NBA hoops cards. Watch the last video. You'll see all the cards in detail so you can know what to pick. And you'll enter in the comments field in that last video. First and last name of a player who will be drafted in the 7th round of the NFL draft tomorrow. Watch that last video and enter there. Okay, that's it. Now we can stop. Remember, enjoy the rest of your life.